The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by the Jasin Facial Rejuvenation Institute. So you've decided it's time to update your look with a cosmetic procedure, but you've got more than one area that needs some work. Is it okay to have more than one procedure at a time? Dr. Michael Jasin is the face doctor, and he is here with the answers. And he's brought along patient Marie Segneri. First of all, we're going to talk about the difference between facial and body procedures, Dr. Jasin.
And there is a big difference in impact on the body when we're doing these types of surgeries. Body procedures have a much bigger effect metabolically and physiologically, so when we're doing multiple procedures, we need to make sure that we can do that combination and do it safely for the patient and not have too big an effect on their metabolism. Whereas when we're doing facial procedures, we have the latitude to do more facial procedures at one time and not have deleterious effects on the patient.
Do you find that people recover quicker when they get their faces done, or does it make a difference, depending on the procedure? It
depends on the patient and depends on the procedure, depends on the surgical technique that's been used, and how extensive the procedures are. So it does vary a little bit. I think in general, facial procedures for most people are easier to get over than body procedures.
Okay, well, we have some examples of people who have had more than one procedure done on the face. Let's take a look at this before shot here. Tell us what this woman wanted done.
Well, she was really concerned with her jawline and neck. And she had enough laxity that we felt a combination procedure would be best for her. So we did a simplicity lift with liposuction of the jowl. We did a neck lift to get a little more tightening there, and also did some Radiesse injectable filler.
Look at her.
And that's a pretty huge difference. And,
it is.
You can see the impact we can have when we do these complementary procedures on a patient to get optimal results.
That is lovely. Now here's our next patient. Tell us what you did for her.
She had a simplicity lift with liposuction. We did some filler and laser resurfacing for her, as well as upper and lower eyelids.
Okay, and the after, oh my gracious, you took off about 20 years.
Right, and she's a good example of someone who, if you're going to do the upper lids and you've got bags in the lower lids or puffiness there, you really want to do those together and get them done, because that's the opportune time.
I imagine going under as well, under anesthesia, it's easier if you can get everything done at once rather than go multiple times, right?
Absolutely. There's a cost factor and there's also the recovery factor.
Right. Okay, we've got another patient to take a look at.
This patient had laser resurfacing for acne scarring over her entire face, and then we also did a rhinoplasty to reshape her nose.
Oh, let's take a look at the after.
So two unrelated procedures put together, and I think the after photo will show you some pretty dramatic results there as well.
That's dramatic indeed. She looks fantastic. She got a new nose and a great skin out of that.
She's very happy.
Oh, she must be. Now, Marie, let's talk about your situation. What were you thinking when you said, okay, it's time to go get something done?
Well, I inherited my parents' neck, which was turkey neck, and I wanted to get rid of that, and also just to get a new, fresh look.
Were you feeling you were looking older than you were actually?
Feeling?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I'm 58, and, you know, heading towards 60, I wanted to look younger a little bit.
Okay, well, let's take a look at your before shot. Dr. Jasin, what did you do for Marie here?
Marie had a simplicity lift and a simplicity neck lift as well. And then we did some injectable filler around the mouth and did some liposuction for the jowl.
And let's take a look. Well, look at you, Marie, looking good. Well, let's talk about the recovery time, because, I mean, you did have a couple of procedures there.
Really no downtime at all, no pain at all, and Dr. Jasin's staff is wonderful. They're there for you, and it's just like another family to me.
How has it changed you?
Gave me back my self-esteem. I feel so much better, so much younger.
And how have friends and family reacted to this?
Well, they think I look younger, or they just think something's different about me, but they can't put a finger on it.
Right, it's just you're back to your old self again, right?
About 20 years, maybe.
Gotta like that. All right, well, thank you, Marie Segneri, for coming in, and Dr. Michael Jasin of the Jasin Facial Rejuvenation Institute. Hey, to get your questions answered or to schedule a consultation with Dr. Jasin, call 813-975-3223 or log on to jasinfacial.com. Don't go away. Daytime. We'll be right back. Thanks, you two.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by the Jasin Facial Rejuvenation Institute.